Imagine walking through a dense jungle where sunlight barely reaches the ground. Every step is surrounded by towering trees. Strange sounds echo from every direction, and thick vines hide what lies ahead. Then, out of nowhere, giant stone walls appear. Ancient carvings peek through tangled roots. Massive staircases disappear into the canopy. These aren't movie sets. They're real temples that spent centuries hidden beneath the jungle, waiting to be found. Some of these places were once thriving cities filled with thousands of people. Today, we're exploring some of the world's most incredible hidden temples buried deep in the jungle, places where history and nature have become one. Let's begin. The first stop is perhaps the most famous hidden temple on Earth, Angkor Wat in Cambodia. While millions visit Angkor Wat today, few realize that for centuries, much of this enormous city was swallowed by the jungle. Built during the 12th century by the Khmer Empire, Angkor wasn't just one temple, it was the center of a massive urban civilization that may have been home to nearly 1 million people. As the empire declined, forests slowly consumed roads, palaces, and temples. Huge tree roots wrapped around ancient stones like giant snakes. Walls cracked as nature slowly took control. European explorers who reached the site in the 1800s described walking through dense forests before suddenly discovering enormous towers rising above the trees. It felt as though they had stumbled into a forgotten world. Modern technology has revealed something even more astonishing. Using airborne laser scanning, known as LiDAR, archaeologists discovered that the jungle was hiding an entire city stretching across hundreds of square miles. Roads, canals, reservoirs, neighborhoods, most invisible from the ground, had been concealed beneath thick vegetation for centuries. Angkor Wat wasn't lost because it vanished. It simply became invisible. Next, we travel to Guatemala, home to the ancient Maya city of Tikal. Unlike Angkor, Tikal remained almost completely buried by rainforest for hundreds of years. During its peak between 200 and 900 AD, this city was one of the most powerful kingdoms in the Maya world. Imagine standing in a city where temples towered over crowded plazas while astronomers carefully tracked the stars. Then imagine all of it slowly disappearing beneath vines, moss, and giant ceiba trees. When explorers reached Tikal, they often couldn't see the temples until they were standing right beside them. Many structures looked like ordinary hills because centuries of dirt and vegetation had completely covered them. Even today, climbing one of Tikal's tallest temples offers an unforgettable sight. Above the endless sea of green treetops, a few ancient stone pyramids still rise into the sky, proving that an entire civilization remains hidden beneath the rainforest below. But Tikal may not even be the largest Maya city waiting to be uncovered. LiDAR surveys across Central America have revealed tens of thousands of previously unknown buildings hidden under jungle canopies. Entire cities, highways, defensive walls, and farming systems have emerged on computer screens without anyone cutting down a single tree. The jungle is still keeping countless secrets. Our next destination takes us to Mexico and the mysterious ruins of Calakmul. Located deep inside the tropical forests of the Yucatan Peninsula, Calakmul remained isolated for centuries. It was once one of the greatest rivals of Tikal, controlling vast territories and influencing politics across the Maya world. Unlike tourist-heavy destinations, reaching Calakmul still requires driving through protected jungle where monkeys swing overhead and colorful birds fill the air with calls. The temples here seem almost untouched. Massive pyramids rise above thick forests while vines creep across ancient stone staircases. Standing at the top, visitors don't see modern cities. They see endless jungle stretching to the horizon, much like Maya rulers would have seen over 1,000 years ago. It's easy to understand why this place feels frozen in time. Now, let's head to Honduras, where one of archaeology's greatest mysteries continues to unfold. Legends spoke of a place called the White City, also known as the Lost City of the Monkey God. For generations, explorers searched the jungles of Honduras hoping to find it. Many failed, some never returned. The rainforest was simply too dense. Then, in the 21st century, LiDAR technology once again changed everything. Researchers scanned the jungle from aircraft and discovered evidence of massive structures hidden beneath the trees. When expeditions reached the locations, they found plazas, earthworks, ceremonial mounds, and countless untouched stone artifacts. Because the area remained so isolated, many objects had never been disturbed by looters. The exact identity of the civilization that built the city is still debated, making the discovery even more fascinating. Sometimes, the greatest discoveries aren't made with machetes, they're made with lasers. Another incredible temple complex lies deep inside Peru. While Machu Picchu gets most of the attention, far fewer people know about Choqquequirao. Hidden among remote mountain jungles, reaching this ancient Inca city requires a demanding multi-day trek. There are no trains, no buses, and no easy shortcuts. Many archaeologists believe only around 40% of the site has been excavated. The rest remains buried beneath thick vegetation. Stone terraces disappear into forests. Ancient stairways emerge from moss-covered hillsides. Every year, archaeologists uncover new buildings that had been completely hidden by nature. Some researchers even believe Choqquequirao could eventually prove larger than Machu Picchu itself. It's a reminder that history isn't always fully discovered. Sometimes it's simply waiting. Of course, hidden temples aren't limited to the Americas. Across Southeast Asia, countless smaller temple complexes remain scattered through jungles in Laos, Thailand, Myanmar, and Indonesia. Many are so remote that only local villagers know they exist. Others appear unexpectedly during road construction or after storms expose buried stonework. Nature hides them. Nature reveals them. It's an endless cycle. But why did so many magnificent temples become lost in the first place? The answer isn't always simple. Some cities were abandoned after wars weakened powerful kingdoms. Others suffered from prolonged droughts that made farming impossible. Disease, political collapse, changing trade routes, and environmental pressures all played important roles. Once people left, the jungle wasted no time moving in. Seeds landed between stone cracks. Small plants became giant trees. Roots pushed apart carefully placed blocks. Leaves accumulated into soil. Generation after generation, nature erased roads, buildings, and even entire cities from view. Within a few centuries, civilizations that once ruled millions seemed to vanish completely. Today, technology is rewriting everything we thought we knew. LiDAR has become one of archaeology's most powerful tools. By firing millions of laser pulses through gaps in forest canopies, scientists can digitally remove the trees and reveal the landscape underneath. What they keep finding is astonishing. Entire civilizations were far larger than anyone imagined. Ancient highways connected distant cities. Massive irrigation systems supported huge populations. Fortifications stretched for miles. Hidden pyramids continue appearing in places once believed empty. Every new scan suggests that we have discovered only a fraction of humanity's ancient past. Perhaps the greatest mystery isn't how many temples have already been found. It's how many are still waiting beneath the jungle. Right now, somewhere under thick forests, giant stone staircases may still lead toward forgotten shrines. Ancient carvings could remain untouched after 1,000 years. Entire cities might lie just a few feet below tangled roots, completely invisible to everyone walking above them. The jungle has always been nature's greatest guardian of history. And despite satellites, drones, and advanced technology, it continues protecting countless secrets that humanity has yet to uncover. The next legendary lost temple may not be a myth at all. It may simply be hidden, waiting for someone to look in exactly the right place.